What's up YouTube, it's your boy Rex Righteous at it again with another episode of All Eyes on Raph. We're gonna jump right into it. It's episode 2. What it do? Alright, so we're gonna jump right into the basketball. First thing I want to talk about, LeBron James Player of the Month. Now, this guy is ruling for about 4 months now. This guy's the Player of the Month for the whole season so far. So let's see how far he can take this. I mean, I don't know if this is a goal of his, but it seems like a really good plan to put himself in a higher position in the Hall of Fame. So Heat looking strong. Lakers are coming up. I see them creeping. I see a little bit of Kobe doing his magic work. I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know if he got some extra training. I don't know if he's been hiding this. But to tell you the truth, it's awesome to see Kobe play like this. I always knew he had skills. Okay, we got a Raptors trade here. Rudy Gay's in the Raptors now. That's another thing that happened in the NBA. I'm not really too much into that right now. It's just a temporary trade, so let's see what happens with that. But I heard Rudy Gay's first game was pretty explosive, so we're gonna follow up on that later. Knicks. Let's jump right into the Knicks right now. We got Carmelo with an all-star type of performance, hitting 8 threes in one game. That was astonishing, man. I gotta say, it was impressive. I want to see more of him do that later on. There's no fear, you know. As the playoffs come in, once he starts hitting them threes, man, there's no problem. I already know I could count on him. Stoudemire coming in off an injury, that's gonna be spectacular to see them go into the playoff once again. I can't wait. Rajon Rondo, why? I didn't even get to see him play that game. It was against the Heat, you know. That would have been an impressive game if Rondo was in, but before he even gets to enter the game, what happens? Tore his ACL. So now we're gonna have to wait for next year to watch another game with Rondo. He's not in the All-Star game. I still got some hope for the Celtics, you know what I'm saying? But you know, people are wondering a lot what's gonna happen with the Celtics. It's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? Once we're getting into the trade market, man, it's gonna go well. You know what I'm saying? You never know. The Celtics always come up with something. Remember, 17 championships. You can't, you know, deny that. So Celtics is still good. By the way, Washington Heights, I want to give a shout out to you guys, and I'm talking about the TV show, not just the town. I mean, the city, whatever you want to call it, man. The show is popping. I like it. It's not super great like everybody wants it to be because it's the first show. But at the same time, I like where it's going. It's a nice story. I do want some merengue, some bachata in there. You know, I want to hear some nice backgrounds that I usually hear in Washington Heights in the summertime. But you know, everything is good. I think all the people that are in there, Ludwin, Reina, everybody's cool in there. I think they're all good. I give the show so far a 7.5. I'm waiting for the end. You never know, there might be a great climax. So, let's see. WWE. I'm going to cover all of it. Royal Rumble, Monday Night Raw, and SmackDown. Yes, right now. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to jump right into the 30-man battle. I'm going to skip all the Del Rio and all that other stuff. We're going to jump right into it, alright? Jericho was very surprising. Did not see that coming. That was crazy. The guy lasted all the way to the end. I wanted him to be in the final, but you know, he was there. He's there and he's doing his thing now. He got a little feud going on, so I'm glad that he's back. So there was a lot of highlights in the Royal Rumble. Number one of the craziest ones was Godfather coming in with his hose, you know, dancing and stuff. And I'm here thinking this guy's gonna show his whole martial arts repertoire or the whole train. He didn't get to do none of that, man. As soon as he comes in, gets clobbered, gets knocked out, get out of here. Go take your hose, go have fun. It didn't matter. He had fun. He showed up. He was a Hall of Famer doing his thing, man. Goldust fighting Cody Rhodes. That was cool. He lasted long this time. That was actually good to see. Kofi, you know, outside of the ring in the Royal Rumble, that was crazy. He did his little tricks and stuff, came back in, got knocked out again. So that was crazy. Then we had the powerhouses come in. Sheamus, freaking what's his name, Ryback. Those guys were clotheslining everybody, knocking out everybody. Randy Orton had his little spots too. Don't forget about Randy Orton. Then at the end, who gets to take the championship for the Royal Rumble? John Cena. Super Captain America John Cena. He takes it and wins the whole thing. Now, if you want to comment, if you saw it, then let me know who you thought or who you think should have won. Let me know what you think. But I'm not that like biased to say that I was with Cena, but at the same time I expected somebody else. I thought Ryback. I thought that was my guy to win the match, but it was a good Royal Rumble. Besides that, let's get into the whole title match with CM Punk. Okay, so here we are with The Rock and CM Punk match. That was a phenomenal match. You know, if you're getting into the whole wrestling, you know, you want to get all technical and stuff, the matches were good. There were some good spots in the match where, you know, I actually thought the CM Punk could go with The Rock. That was actually awesome. The Rock's mom was there in the side watching, so that gave a little to the emotional side. You know, that was really cool. The Rock surprised me. You know, there was a little part where I actually thought he was rusty, and CM Punk was on him, like really getting him. So then all of a sudden, who comes out? The Shield. In the dark. I'm here thinking it's so dark, man. I'm thinking it's Undertaker, some evil crazy guy, but it's the Shield, man. They came in and wrecked him, and nobody saw not one thing. Then, you know, the match goes on, and CM Punk wins. He has this crazy smile on his face, looks like Joker, and he gets the win. But then Vince McMahon comes out. He's like, nope, not happening. Give me the title. Rock's like, nah, it's not going down like that. He gets the match restarted with his star power, with the awesome star power that The Rock usually has, and he got the win, man. I mean, who could say that CM Punk was gonna beat The Rock? But at the same time, man, he took some punches. You know what I'm saying? The Rock looked like he could have lost that, and with the Shield wrecking everybody, it could have went either way. So I was happy with that ending. I want to see how far this whole Rock thing will go, because, you know, he's getting older. He's a movie star now, so I want to see how far that can go. So I'm gonna jump right into the whole Cena, talking about the road to WrestleMania. He was super amped to get that rematch with The Rock. Now, I'm gonna say this. I'm not super hyped to watch these two guys go at it again, but at the same time, we never know where it could go. You know what I'm saying? They're both trying to be the best. They both want to be all-time great, so let's see what happens. But after he finished his rant, the Shield comes out. And I'm here thinking, like, are you serious? Like, these guys just come out every time there's always superstars, you know, like John Cena or whoever, Ryback, it doesn't matter. But they came out and they destroyed John Cena. Now, then comes in Sheamus, you know, stumbling, you know, running around how he runs. But then, you know, that didn't even help. That didn't even help. Sheamus tried his best. The guys wrecked him. Here comes Ryback. Same thing. Destroyed him. So everybody's destroyed, knocked out. And they've already beaten up The Rock. And they've already beaten up those three powerhouses. So, you know, what's to say about the Shield? I mean, are they the new NWO? What's going to happen with that? Now we're going to get to the biggest highlight of the show. Monday Night Raw had its twists and turns, mostly and mainly because of this part right here. Now, Vince McMahon wanted a meeting with Paul Heyman. He wanted to talk to him about some kind of evidence that was brought to him so that we could see what we're going to do with Paul Heyman's career. He found some evidence showing Paul Heyman in the back with the Shield and Brad Maddox, forcing him, letting him know what he should do in the next match with CM Punk and Ryback. So basically they're showing how the screw job was being conspired, if you want to say it like that. But anyway, Vince McMahon knew what he was doing, so he was basically preparing him for the big all-time goodbye. He wanted to say his catchphrase, "You're fired. Get out of here, you liar." This is the reason why we got a guy with so many days with the championship. I mean, whatever. Doesn't matter. Vince McMahon didn't get to say it because Brock Lesnar came out, interrupted the whole thing, storms down the ramp, and then all of a sudden he's picking up Vince McMahon and F5s him right on his forehead. So honestly, I gotta say, to end Monday Night Raw like that was just as awesome as Royal Rumble. I mean, to say that now that Brock Lesnar's a player, that he's gonna be in the mix, it's awesome. It's great, man. Alright, so we're gonna hop into the subpar show, SmackDown. Alright, for the most part, the craziest parts about SmackDown was Alberto Del Rio and Big Show having a little fight in the parking lot. That was kind of crazy, because the funny thing was that Alberto Del Rio was only talking to him in Spanish. So it's obvious that he only talks to people in Spanish when he's pissed off. But for the most part, I guess he was just trying to avenge his the guy that usually announces his name, and that's what went down. Now we got a little wild card wrestler rookie guy. His name is Bo Dallas. He's already beaten Wade Barrett, which I'm not so impressed of anymore. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because Bo Dallas is on the come up. You know what I'm saying? He got a steal. He threw him out in the Royal Rumble, and also he beat him 1, 2, 3 fair and square pinfall match. So that was pretty cool. And then on SmackDown, well, honestly, it was on Monday. My bad. It was on Monday. SmackDown, they fought in the back. Wade Barrett was so pissed off that he got beat by Randy Orton, embarrassed, that he went back there and just took out all his stress on him. One thing I do want to touch on is Jack Swagger coming back. He looked impressive. He showed up to the dance because Booker T was having an announcement about the Elimination Chamber match, and he wanted to bring in certain wrestlers to be in the match. Now, he only wanted elite wrestlers, and Jack Swagger showed up, so that was pretty cool. Dolph Ziggler says, I don't really have to be a part of this match. That'll be stupid. I got a Money in the Bank here. I could cash in any time. So that was pretty cool. But at the same time, we got Jack Swagger hungry. He looks stronger, and he looks like he's ready to go. So he gets a little match with Kofi Kingston. He looks good, you know, he's doing his thing. But I didn't feel like he took that much control of the match. And then, by the way, if you're a technical type wrestler, all this NCAA stats and garbage like that, how come you didn't do anything to his leg? Like, your move is a leg lock, and you didn't do anything to his leg. So that was kind of funny. I found that crazy. But besides that, I'm glad that he's back. But you know, this can't keep happening. So whatever. So now you guys know I'm back. You know, I'm always gonna be here. I'm gonna try my best to make as much videos as I can. And please leave a comment. You know, like. Let me know what you guys think. To all my righteous viewers out there, watching the Heights, wherever you at, man, anywhere in the world. Keep it on All Eyes on Raph. And we'll keep it going, for sure.